Well, howdy.
Hey, everybody. This is Chris from FunkyBrims.
And I'm Sarah from FunkyBrims and Funkified, obviously.
And this is FunkyBrims Live. Appreciate you guys joining us tonight.
Yeah.
We'll wait and let a few more people.
We're doing a little early. We're messing with our lighting and our audio tonight. We think we've got a better setup for you guys. So let us know what you think. I'm going to go share it to a few groups.
All right. Yeah. Please let us know. Last week was not the best video for sure. And so we worked hard trying to get this sort of reset this week. And so, yeah, let us know if you're able to hear everything okay, if the picture looks good, all of that kind of stuff. Hopefully we kind of have a dedicated place where we'll be shooting these from now on. So hello, Doug, over in Arkansas. How are you doing tonight? We are FunkyBrims Funkified. We are downtown Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, right outside Tulsa. Bricks and mortar store out there. We're just about to close. Still have at least one person in there shopping, I think. And so we're in my office, actually. I've got kind of my cap wall of fame of ones that we have designed and that sort of stuff behind us. And so, yeah, we're going to be talking about the Leatherhead Flannel collaboration with Hales tonight, showing some other new ones. And, hey, Eric, Joshua, everybody, let us know. Are you able to hear okay? Does the picture look better than it did last week? Hopefully good, period. Yeah, we're doing well. We've, like I said, we've got some new stuff and got new microphones, some other stuff, trying to make sure this works better than it did last week. So real quick, go to funkified.com and you'll see funkybrims.com. What am I saying? We're separated out. Funkybrims.com. Also, there's a QR code in one corner of another that'll take you to all the caps from the live. There is a post at the very top of the messages over here that will take you to the caps on tonight's live. Also have a link in there to the mystery box. A bunch of you guys ordered that. We still have some of those as well. So yeah, good. I'm seeing comments. It looks like the sound and picture is better. So that's good. Good job, Sarah. Thank you for making this happen.
Sarah's so amazing.
You ought to be able to hear her off of there. She's got her own mic there too. Yeah, so I ought to be hearing her loud and clear. So yeah, so again, this week, so tonight we've already dropped all the other caps that we'll be showing. They're out there live. If you see on the link, the Leatherhead flannel and caps will be dropping tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Central Time. They'll be on Hales' website, be on our website. They'll have the banners. We'll have our caps. Both of us will have some flannels and that sort of thing. So yeah, thanks, Scott. Glad we were able to figure this out. And yeah, so there we go. So yeah, some of the kind of have in my office here one wall where we just kind of have all the caps we designed and some of the other ones, other wall over there. We put some of the other favorite ones and that sort of thing. So yeah, let's get into it and talk about, again, this is the Leatherhead. This is sort of call it a firefighter tribute. I think you guys have probably seen the promo videos and that sort of thing. So, yeah, we'll have the flannel, the t-shirt, everything normal. But the caps this week. This one is the Newsboy. This one's going to be $80. All of them will come. I will go ahead and show you. Look at that. Even able to zero in. We've got this kind of stuff figured out and staying a little clearer here. So we got the numbered pins here. Kind of see what that's going to look like. It'll come with all the caps. This one is a Newsboy. Got the flannel. Got kind of a gray, you know, kind of a summer twill is what I would call it. Another sort of plaid here. Really nice fabric right here. Those of you who got, we had a blue fabric like this on a collaboration a while back. And so that one is the Newsboy. Be dropping again tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Also have the flannel flat cap, matches the shirt, matches the t-shirt, which is a black t-shirt this time. So this one, again, will come with the same pin. I've got that same kind of gray underneath the bill there. See what the tag's going to look like on all of them. And yeah, I think the camera setup's working a lot better this week.
Yep.
So
able we'll have a little bit more. I've got more on the way. So
more on the way. Yeah. I mean, you will see. The only thing I think we got left to fix is we got a lot of overhead lighting. So a little later when I'm showing you a blue cap, just kind of washes it out and makes it look way lighter than it is. So we'll just kind of hold something over it and we'll have a little something
coming for that. For next week.
Have a filter by next week for that. So, and then we have the solid gray one. Again, this is kind of a summer twill. Got a little bit of texture to it. Let's see how zeroes in pretty good there.
Thank you, Alan.
Yeah.
Alan is so nice to me.
And then again, got the flannel underneath the bill there. So those are the 3 caps this week. 2 flat caps, flannel and the gray.
And when do those drop?
7 o'clock tomorrow night, Friday night.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. On the FunkyBrims site. You won't be able to miss it tomorrow night come 7. And then the Newsboy as well.
And we'll have the flannels.
We have some flannels, limited number of flannels. And
any banners, anything like that?
We don't have the banners. Hales will have the banners. We do have some of the Hales snapback caps as well, and t-shirts. So, and then we got our pins and our caps. So there we go. So hello, Carl, Paul, everybody. Appreciate everyone jumping on tonight. 7 o'clock Central Time tomorrow night, and that will be the Hales collab. So we'll kind of jump on in and start looking at some of the other ones real quick.
What are the codes for tonight?
The codes, of course. Live 15 ought to be kind of there at the bottom. Live 15 for 15% all the caps except the Hales collaborations. At least the Hales collaboration starting tomorrow night. That code won't be good. I think the Live 15 is probably still working for the Hales ones tonight, the older ones we had. Black. Somebody's asking, what is the black and
the live
purple?
wire.
Yeah, this was our Livewire collaboration.
My absolute favorite one.
Sarah's favorite one. Absolutely it is. This one went with the Livewire. And I actually have 2 up here on the Wall of Fame because everybody knows the purple tweed went really well as well. So that one is hard to find one. So those were the ones for the Livewire. If you like those, we'll have some other ones coming up before too long. A little more summer weight and that sort of stuff as well. So let's see. Feel free to ask any of the questions, anything like that. And we'll kind of get going here a little bit.
Are you guys able to hear me clearly? Like you can hear him? I've got a mic on, so that way I can do the questions and we can all hear each other, but maybe it's not working. We'll see what they say.
Yeah. Well,
the black and purple is our favorite.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love it. Yeah. Yeah. The whole thing on the back.
Yeah, the live wife thing. Yeah, they said they can hear. So
okay, perfect.
Somebody said they like the live wife. So yeah, that's live wives are always preferable.
Good. So we leveled up a little bit. We bought some new mics, new lights, all the good stuff. Figured out how to work the stuff we actually already owned. And
right.
Yeah, and now I think we've got our lighting set. So this looks like this will be our background going forward because I think this is our best bet lighting wise. So you guys see all the caps clearly. Yeah.
So somebody asked if this was going to be. So this one I'm going to say is more of a summer weight. It is still flannel material here, but these the rest of these fabrics are definitely lighter weight. We do have a thin summer liner inside it, and so it's a little heavier than say the cruisers will be, or any Shaka material or something like that when we do the Hales, or it's not necessarily a linen or something like that necessarily, but it's definitely not one that's really heavy wools or something like that. So so I think this one's good. Oklahoma, it hit 90 degrees here today, so this is
ridiculous,
kind of crazy. It is. So it wasn't too hot to wear it in that sort of weather. So Mia Moore is a great one as well. So yeah, keep the questions coming. Again, so we will give away.
Mia Moore has got purples in it too, doesn't it?
Yeah, Mia Moore. Yeah.
It's that color scheme that's super cute. And then
here's our Mia Moore that we did with the collaboration, and then that was just the perfect fabric. We still do have just a couple of these as well. The Warhol masterpiece. Still have some of these. I want to say 57s, 58s, maybe some of the smaller sizes, that sort of thing. So yeah, look at that. That's really, the camera's working well this time.
Yeah,
so that's good.
All right, bring it on, bro.
All right, let's go.
That would be you.
Yep. Other new ones tonight. So let's see. This is the one that was kind of getting washed out. This is way more blue than what it was showing earlier. So this is the beacon, sky blue. Look at that. Yeah, so you can see if I.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go. We'll get the right kind of shadowing going there, and you can kind of see. This is what it really looks like. This darker blue. This is. It's
still light. It's still a light blue.
It's a light blue, but this is a lot more good better representation of what it looks like. So you can kind of see.
We'll have a reflector over here.
We'll have a reflector over here from now on, but This one is this one's a really nice material. This main one that you're seeing up and down here, that is actually a cotton and silk blend. So it's got, you know, some real kind of silky feel to it. This blue is going to, and the bill is going to be 100% linen. So definitely a summer cap here. This one is the Beacon in
I guess I should have kept standing there. Sorry.
Beacon in sky blue. All good. So yeah, we'll kind of get in here. There we go.
There we go.
That's a really good look at what this one looks like. So you can see this is a nice nice summer cap there. We'll kind of put this, there you go. All right. We get some good pictures out there. The pictures
I can't go any higher.
Pictures are a good representation.
You're too tall.
So Beacon in sky blue. And then we also have the Beacon in sand beige. So we got both of those dropping tonight. We've had some people asking about sort of, you know, especially in store, you know, Easter kind of caps. I think these are both just kind of nice little, you know, Easter for this sort of, yeah. Let's do it again and make sure everybody kind of sees what this one looks like. So yeah, you can kind of see this one's got a little bit.
That's an oatmeal kind of.
Yeah, kind of an oatmeal color. Again, same kind of silk and cotton blend here, and the split flat cap, some linen on the side. So, you know, super nice cap. These are from Hologram, sizes 55 to 61, and these are going to be $62. The 15% off code that is down there will work on those. So, you know, you're going to end up with another $9 off or something like that. So it's going to knock it down to about $53. Should probably also remind everybody that, you know, all the prices that we quote are shipping included on here. So
they said to grab an umbrella. That's what I should have done.
Put an umbrella over it.
That would have been perfect.
That would be great. We don't have an umbrella here.
Not here. I got one across the street.
Yep.
Make a run for it. I do need a ladder.
So a couple others. We did some restocking this week as well, especially on some holograms. And we have the linen line restocked, which we've been restocking every single week since we dropped it. And also the linen wheels, that sort of thing. But also just kind of picked out some of the funner ones that we've had, funner, kind of word is that? More fun ones that we've had last summer or summer before that have sold really well, that people liked, and made sure we restocked those as well. This one is the cork all around. So you want to see it's a patchwork, you know, kind of a, you know, I would call it a 6-panel, if you will. It doesn't have the button on the top, but it's, you know, it's cork all around. So it is a cork bill, got a cork band all the way around it. Got some cotton inside, so you're not touching that cork. But one of the questions everybody always asks is that cork brittle? They kind of think about the, you know, almost like the cork of a, you know, wine bottle or something like that, and how brittle it can be. But the answer is no. You can sit here. This is a very flexible. It'll stay right where it is. You know, all of these. So yeah, there we go. Good look at these. All of these are going to be just a little bit different. You can see the kind of fabrics that are there. But, you know, again, this is it's a great bill. You can bend it, shape it just like you can any other bill. And cork all around, $56. Again, take the 15% off with the code LIFE15 tonight. And that's going to knock it down under $50 for this one. Nice one, made in Italy, of course. And this one is going to be 75% linen and 25% cotton overall. So again, linen cotton blend with the cork around it. You know, this one's going to be a nice summer cap as well.
Is it hologram?
It is hologram. It sure is. Yeah, I see Jesse mentioning that. Yeah, I kind of like that star pattern too. Fortunately, we can't find a cap with all of that, but you know, we've got. We'll see what we can do. So yeah, thanks, Eric. Yeah, some of you guys that have had it. I've seen a couple of people mention it. But yeah, this is a great one that, again, the cork is not gonna, you know, break on you or something like that. Running through here. So stop me if you got any questions. Keep the comments coming, that sort of thing. Moving on with linen caps as we are getting there. The linen line. So restocked this one as well. This is the linen line in indigo. Yeah, we got to kill this. You can kind of see this is much better. Look at it. Linen line in indigo. Kind of see what those are going to look like here. And yeah, we should have the umbrella. So yeah,
no, I know. I just messaged Kathy.
Yeah, so there we go. That's a good look at this one. Linen line, really fun cap. That one is the indigo. And then we also have a linen line in sage and oat, which we dropped last week.
Can you pick out the fabrics from Hologram like Alfonso?
To some extent, it's not like it is with Alfonso, but the nice thing about Hologram is they do have a lot of them already made. And so, a lot of you guys have been saying, hey, can you special order this? You're out of my size in this, those sort of things. And so nice thing is they're already made, so we can get them in 10 days or something like that. Bad thing about it is they're already made, so you can't customize them in the same way. So jumping ahead, the cap of the week, we're going to get to the cap of the week. So this one is the Sage and Oat. And so this one is going to have some greens, tans, that sort of thing on it. And I'm just going to hold this here.
Oh, I guess I can do that
myself. So there's a kind of good look at what the colors look like in that. So you got the tans, the greens, the browns, just a nice summer cap. Again, this is going to be 100% linen from Hologram. And the linen line is going to be $62. So again, take another $9 off of it with the with that code. And let's see, Rob's asking, what are the prices on the Hales caps tomorrow? It's going to be $80 for the Newsboy and $72 for each for the flat caps. Pen included, shipping included, as always. So Ray's asking another masterpiece in the works. Yeah, we have some things in the works. We actually don't necessarily decide. I want to wait and see it. We try to be a little bit. Picky with that masterpiece name and not just throw it on everything or whatever. You can kind of see the ones that we've done, up here on this row right here, actually. And so you want to make sure that they do it. So I don't say for sure if this is going to be the next masterpiece until I see it. Until I see it able to make sure that we meets the standards, if you will. So if you will. One of you comedians made a pin and sent it to me, a hat pin with "if you will" in quotes, Chris Lop there. So appreciate that. Sarah enjoyed that very much.
I'm just going to scoot on past here so I can go get an umbrella.
There we go.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you.
That's
Miss
funny.
Kathy. She found us an umbrella.
So, graffiti pop.
We're going to see
this
how
one,
this works.
one is not going to need the umbrella. Look at that. This one
Awesome.
rocks with the light as it is. So
but check this out.
There you go. So yeah, we've got the umbrella there. So yeah, nice.
I hope there's not really like bad luck when you open an umbrella inside.
So that's a Black Watch umbrella from Glen Appen. Even that's a special umbrella.
It is.
So yes. So back to this. So this is the graffiti pop. All these are going to be a little bit different and see kind of fabrics in it.
Those are so fun.
Yeah, these are great. And they're going fairly quickly. They really sell well in store too. A lot of these have been picked up here in store. So grab them when you can. They won't be here forever, and this is not something that we'll be able to restock again. So kind of when it's gone, it is gone. And then somebody asked, we still have the playback as well. So did quite a few more of these this year than we did with some of the ones we did last year on that. So this one is a playback. And so again, kind of see there, get the fabric. It's almost going to have music, almost kind of retro 80s, 90s, see some boom boxes, some records, everything like that. So these are both from City Sport. Really thin. Obviously, these are going to be summer caps. Those are going to be $86.
Bring me back one of the light ones and let's see if this trick works.
All right. Let's run through the light ones again.
You ready for this?
Yeah. So there we go. Beacon
Whoa,
in sky blue. Look at that. Beacon in sky blue.
As long as I don't hit you in the head with the umbrella.
Right. Beacon in sky blue. Beacon in sand beige. And then we'll go ahead and just show the cork all around because it's in the middle of it. And then we have the linen line in indigo.
We're getting a little bit of a green cast because it's a Black Watch or whatever it is.
And the linen line in sage and oat. But yeah, that's much better than it was.
Good idea on the umbrellas, guys.
And I saw silly question. What kind of hooks do you use for hanging your hats? So we have a bunch of them in here. These that are in here are actually some that we bought a bunch off of Amazon, and they started falling down the very first day because they just were sticking. And so we went and screwed them in and all that kind of stuff.
When you say we.
When I say we, I mean, yeah, Sarah actually did that. So, I mean, I'll take it, we'll show you. It's a really simple kind of cap system, really small there. But it just kind of works for this many of them. I think they came in like boxes of 36 or something like that. So, yeah.
They're really easy to hang up, but just don't even bother using the sticky stuff.
No, it didn't last at all.
No.
So Gino's asking if the new Jimmy Buffett's available yet. Not quite yet, but it will not be too long now. Before.
It's so gorgeous.
Yeah, I know, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, right.
Weirdly, I think the Buffett might be. I mean, I think it's the best one. I don't know. I think it's one. It's got to be, if not the best one of the best ones you ever done.
Hey, Charles Royal. Yes, thank you, Jason. Jason from Alabama was just in the store right before we started, and so he was saying that you're the one that turned him on to our store, and he was here working in Oklahoma and ran to the store real quick. So that was nice.
I just watched him check out. He's been standing up here. Kathy checked him out and handed me the umbrella.
Yeah. So I appreciate the word of mouth as always.
Yes.
And
sorry we had to run. We had to get on here.
Met in Alabama, ended up here in Oklahoma right before we went on and started this live here. So yeah, appreciate that. So the best seller of this whole spring summer has definitely been the Linen Wheel Indigo, which is going to be this one right here. And actually, oddly, you get the pretty good light in that one. That's a pretty good representation. It looks like restocking it. I think we're sold out of 61 again, but we've still got another shipment already on the way that'll be in next week. But got a nice gray, blue, lighter blue, and gray. Really fun cap, linen wheel. And this one is going to be $64. Again, take the 15% off. Going to be knocking it down, another almost $10, something like that. So, yeah, and this one is 100% linen as well, hologram. Yeah, so nice. This will probably be one of my go-to caps for the whole summer. So it's just really thin and light. Just look at that lining there. It's got even some breathability built into there. 100% Italian linen. And then
Dean asked if we still had our Funky Guy stickers.
We do still have some Funky Guy stickers. Yes, we do.
Are they out there, or maybe put it in the notes, or what?
Yeah, put it in the notes. We'll throw you a sticker in there. And Ryan asked if you can restock the Edward earrings over in Functified.
Which ones? I just did.
Yeah.
I think, I have the egg ones. I should have all the Edward earrings in stock.
Yeah.
I think so. If you're not seeing it, send me a picture.
Yep.
Yeah, because we try to keep Edward.
Yep.
Everybody wants Edward.
So the other linen wheel, everybody always likes the purples. So this one has got two different shades of orange, a lighter and a darker, and two different shades of purple. And so this one, linen wheel, same thing, Italian linen, 100% linen, thin liner. So it's nice, make it pop color scheme there. If you're looking for something with oranges and purples, wear this one all the way through Halloween as well. So
yeah, no, that is.
It looks like an Easter cap,
yeah,
most
it's
definitely.
A great Easter
so this
cap.
one, yeah.
Do you want my umbrella?
Yeah, let's make sure everybody kind of sees what it looks like. So linen wheel, there we go.
Sorry, I can't hold it.
There you go. So there's a nice look at it. But this one, yeah, it's getting a little green there. But this one is really kind of a light plum, if you will. There's probably a good look at it right there. So
well, and it's not yellow. It's an orange. The light orange.
Light orange and light purple. So there we go. I'll let you have your
my umbrella.
Yeah, I got it. One more week, we're gonna have this whole thing figured out, I think.
I doubt it. I never have it all figured out. Yeah, I know.
Well,
he's standing here, ceiling will fall down. Something.
While we're waiting for the Buffett cap, though,
under my umbrella, Ella. That's hilarious.
We have also the sandbar. So this one, there we go. Yeah, just assume these are going to be lighter caps,
Well, here's the thing. We tested all the lighting with the dark caps.
We did, yeah.
Because we literally, this is the first time we've ever planned it all out. We tested this stuff
tested it and everything.
Ago.
So there, yeah,
That figures.
Sandbar. So, got some nice tropical flowers, that sort of stuff in that one. This one is also 100% linen, same sort of liner inside, all that sort of stuff. Nice, just nice beach cap here. This one is going to be $54. So again, you take another $7 or $8 off of it. You're looking at about $46 shipping included for the sandbar. And we will keep going on this pure linen theme and the herringbone plaid linen. So another one that is, I think this makes a nice Easter sort of cap as well, or the rest of the spring, summer. So this is the herringbone plaid, also $54. Take the 15% off. This is a great, great cap for what's going to end up being $46 shipped. Same sort of lining, 100% linen, all that kind of stuff in that one. And there we go. We'll wear the herringbone plaid. Let's take some questions and talk about it a little bit.
Right. Can I move my umbrella?
You can, absolutely.
Oh,
Jesse's sitting there with the parrot and margaritas. Yeah, well, you know, we're ready for some parrot. You know, I bet the caps when they come will have some parrot and margaritas.
I know. Apparently, he's not letting me say much about the buffet. I was trying to give you compliments and you cut me off.
Oh yeah, well, you know.
Yeah. You know what? Todd asked about the Funkified air fresheners. I think I have a few of them at our other warehouse. And so put it in the notes, brother, and I will throw one in
See
there.
if we can find it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've got them. I just need to, I got to dig.
Yeah.
What's a boonie hat, Dean?
I'm not sure. Most colorful cat hat we have. What is the most colorful hat we have? Well, you know, I mean, there's a lot of choices to that one.
Well, it'd be that, right? Wouldn't it be that Alfonso funky, whatever it is?
The bright orange one.
Yeah,
we got the bright orange one. I mean, you know, this masterpiece Warhol is that's pretty bright, I would say. And then yeah.
They want hints on the buffet.
Hints on the buffet. You know, I can't give away too much because
I was just trying to say that it was really good.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean,
it's really good.
Really good. It's one of my favorite ones we've done. Absolutely. But yeah, it's you know, it's going to be part of a collaboration. Got to wait for Hales to you know, be ready to drop you know, their you're getting ready, so it won't be too far away. And you know, so don't miss it. But we've got you know, we got the Leatherhead before that, and then have another you know, another collaboration coming up after that will be short sleeve. I'll give you that hint, and I'll just say we ordered more hats for that one than we have for any other one, and so I think it's going to be a really, really big hit. I think this one's going to be a really big hit. I think that one's going to be a really big hit, and then probably after that we'll you know, see the Buffett one after that. So we got some nice weeks coming up here. So
yeah, and the Buffett is a collab.
Buffett is a collab, and you know, you guys may remember that for Halloween last year we had the Springwood Slasher, and we did a hat with that one with the band around it or whatever. So you know, if you think about, you know, a Buffett collab, you know, having a nice straw Panama hat would make a lot of sense with that one too, in addition to the other caps. So
okay, you're giving out way more information, and I was just saying it was a good hat.
The Newsboy rocks. It does. Yeah,
it's phenomenal.
Right.
They're wanting to know about that Christmas situation right behind your head. That one.
The Masterpiece Rudolph. Yep, dropped around Christmas last year. So that one went really fast. And
I gotta Google this boonie hat situation. What in the world? Short sleeves are coming.
Short sleeves are coming. Yep. So,
men and women.
Yep, absolutely. So let's see. Keep the questions coming. So, and
oh my gosh. Well,
what?
I put in boonie hat and it auto-corrected to booby hat, and that's a totally different genre.
I bet it is.
Thanks, guys.
They knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that when you said you were looking it up. I was like, I know exactly what she's going to end up there with.
Yeah, well, oh, I get it. Okay, the boonie hats. I get it. Okay, I always thought those were like, it's like those ones that you like go outside in.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, beach hats. Yeah. I get it. Okay. Not booby hats, FYI.
Yeah.
Totally different situation.
So Coastline showed this one too before we get to the cap of the week. So Coastline, we have it in this sort of purple plum. You can kind of see where it comes from. These are great summer hats as well. These lines actually
it was a booby trap.
Yeah, whoever said that? That was.
Oh my gosh! I need to cover this mic. I'm going to be laughing too loud.
We had a booby hat. Yeah, I mean there was one of those last year that happened, right?
Yes. I mean, not like the ones I just Googled. However, I will say that.
Yeah. Mark Rowe with a comment of the night. There was a booby trap. There you go.
Yeah, you win. That's hilarious.
Paul, I will get. Let's see. We're going to do the coastline, and then remind me. I'm going to show them the T-shirt for this week's drop too.
Okay.
So coastline again, hologram. Coastline is going to be $58. Knock another $8 off. So this is going to be about $50 shipped. This one. It's a really fun material. These lines actually stick up a little bit, so you got a little bit of texture in them. So you have this in this sort of plum to purple, almost some hints of burgundy in it too. It's right there in that color way. Got a nice navy blue, exactly same thing. And then you have it in the greens as well. And so all three of those are the coastline caps. So kind of making sure everybody's seen, recap of some of the better, better selling ones that we've done this year in already in the summer weights.
Alan said it's the second week in a row boobs came up, and it wasn't him. All these men in these chats, and I Google booby hats. That's awesome. Love that.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll lose the microphone here if I. So the T-shirt. Let's see. Hopefully you guys can still hear me here.
Oh,
that thing's magnetic. It just about jumped off of there.
It's magnetic. Oh my gosh! What in the world?
I wasn't expecting that to happen.
No.
So yeah, the T-shirt with this one is going to have a nice sort of. This is the Leatherhead T-shirt, so you can kind of see the front of it.
You need to stand on a chair.
Yeah, something like that. And then going to have this old. Tell me if it's right up.
Stand right there, and I'm going to come down with this camera a little bit.
Yeah, so you have this nice sort of old school. Leatherhead refers to. The firemen, the way they used to be. So you've got a horse-drawn carriage fireman, sort of think the firemen of the 1880s or something like that.
Which I did not know at all.
So.
I had no earthly idea that Leatherhead was a thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's really cool. Also, if you happen to live in Oklahoma, these are OU colors.
Yep. We thought about that too.
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll keep this.
Talk about boobies, and Chris started stripping. That's amazing. I need $1 bills.
I didn't even get to the tramp stamp, so we'll just stop there. So all right. So yeah, these T-shirts are really nice. This is a really nice one. So Alan said he had a leather helmet back in the day, still a thing. So yeah, and football helmets used to be leather. I mean, what are you going to do? So
okay.
Keep the comments coming. Again, we are FunkyBrims, FunkyBrims.com. QR code should take you to the caps we're looking at tonight, or you can just go to FunkyBrims.com, and then over kind of there's a little banner on the website, and you'll see live, and that'll take you to all the ones we're talking about tonight as well. And
this is stripper tips. I love it.
Right. Yeah,
great. Yeah. So when you point to the QR code, it's opposite.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It depends on who's. Some of you is. I don't know why it does that. So it'll be in different ones for different people. So
who knows?
Yeah. Let's see. Do you want to show? I think you have the Pemberley plaid on. So nice ladies cap from last summer, and so this one is the Pemberley plaid.
Yeah. That's it. So these are the women's caps. Remember, so they come out like this. So Kathy, who's our girl who works the front counter here, she actually pushes them forward and wears it like that.
Yeah, a little bit more. It almost looks like a
newsboy.
Right?
You just totally pulled my hair.
Sorry.
That was a major owie. Anyway, I wear it back like that for no other reason other than I never thought about putting it forward. So I just wear it like this.
Right.
I don't know. Maybe it's the right or wrong way. I have no clue. And then some of the ones I have, the denim ones, I have pins and all that up here. So for women, I love these. Again, we talk about it all the time, but they've got a little bit more elastic for your hair, so you can do this crazy stuff with your hair, and it doesn't get stuck. You can't. There's stretch for it. So the men's hats are the ones that men tend to wear. Don't have that. But anyway, we like them, and so we have a lot more of these coming. So the collabs, the Hat Man Hair is doing some more women's collabs like this style that'll start coming out whenever the I don't know which one.
Yeah, I think we're going to have some next week with the collab.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah.
Yay, it's about time.
Yeah.
I've been saying it forever. So anyway, yeah, here we are.
Yep.
Pushback will help on the motorcycle. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but I think it's hilarious.
yeah, we'll have to start doing another one. Yeah,
Buy my women's hats.
I'll start doing another. We'll have FunkyBrims live on Thursdays and Funky Fans on Monday night or something like our OnlyFans channel on Monday nights, something like that for me.
Are you gonna star on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's you, right?
There seems to be demand. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
Gross.
All right, moving on. Somebody asking earlier about cap of the week. So cap of the week this week is kind of like we did last week.
FunkyBrims. Oh my gosh, I'm dead.
FunkyBrims.
FunkyBrims. That's amazing. I love that.
We're gonna have a whole naming contest and everything.
Just said singles, strippers, tramp stamps, and pulling hair. What's going on here? I'm wondering that too. Only brims. Oh my gosh.
Only brims, yeah.
Dude, that would be awesome. Oh my goodness.
All right. Cap of the week.
Instead of feet pics, it'll be like hat pics.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
The weekend.
Oh,
so
do you need my umbrella again?
I think we need the umbrella again. This one is
Man,
actually
we messed this up. How on earth did we not test it with these?
Yeah, I don't know. So this one, weekend, there's 3 colorways. There's red, beige, and blue. These are marked down this week only to $48, and that is before the discount. So take another $6 or $7 off of that. It's going to be right around $40 shipped. These are 100% linen as well. This is about as good a deal as you're ever going to find, to be honest with you.
Are these the cap of the week?
These are the cap of the week. They are.
Cap of the week.
Cap of the week. And
dun,
so
dun, dun.
all of these are going to be, again, 100% linen. This is the beige one, which kind of has some blue overtones. That's a really good representation of the picture there. But they all have this plaid around it, plaid brim. These are, and then the blue one is kind of opposite. It's going to be darker blue, but same kind of plaid around it, all this sort of thing.
It's not like super dark, though.
Yeah, not super dark. It's
like
this is a nice, right. It's right. It's, you can just kind of see it's got some browns showing through.
Yeah.
So it's got some texturing to it.
Right here. There we go.
So you can kind of see, there you go. So there's the blue. And then here is the red, nice and close up. You can kind of see some grays behind that as well. And then the beige one kind of has some blues. And there we go. There we go. So cap of the week this week. Weekenders, as I think of it in my head. And this is one of those that you just grab and throw on. And it's the weekend cap because it's super comfortable.
Unless you get hit in the head with an umbrella.
It can deflect the hits of when your wife's trying to hit you. Yeah,
I'm trying to look at the computer.
We're just getting all kinds of stuff going on right now.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
So there you go. Yeah. Steve probably already has all these weekend colors, but yeah, we got all the weekend colors there are. I think there may be one more cool blend we never brought in, but it was just because it was really close to the beige. It was kind of a little bit lighter beige. But yeah, red one could be a good Red Sox hat. Could be, yeah. So it is baseball season. I think this is, well, I guess the first game was yesterday, but the regular season starts for everybody else today, if I remember right. So let's see.
We should all do this drunk next week. That's not good.
Yeah, you know, it's hard enough to get the words out sometimes as it is.
Yeah.
So that's for pulling my hair. Yeah, that's right, Steve. So
Exactly.
it's just kind of going downhill here. We've had, you know.
I know. Dwayne said, "Where was all this fun at the meetup?" Well, like I was too stressed for this level of fun.
Right. Yeah. No. Sarah had a lot going on, but we had spent that whole week trying to get the final stages of getting this ready to go, and then she was thinking about the event and all the vendors and food trucks.
3,000 people came
3,000 people came through here that day, and 9 food trucks and 17 vendors, and ranging for porta potties and trash cans.
Not enough medicine in the bottle for me to handle that level.
Right. So
yeah, we'll calm that down just a little bit next time.
Yep. All right. So I'm just going to go back through real quick here. Going back to the.
Do you need my umbrella?
I don't think we need the umbrella for these because I'm going to show the Leatherhead. Again, Leatherhead drops tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central. So thank you, Ryan. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, we were hopping here. Those of you who weren't here, we closed the street down between the 2 stores, down the whole alley in the back, and it's a winery down the way, and an Irish pub here in town, and kind of threw that together. Had some bands playing on a whole big stage out there, and it was a good time.
No, it was great. I think everything came out great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it was just a lot to put together, but
Right.
that's okay. Live and learn. We figured out how to do it for next time.
Right, absolutely.
Well, I
So-
won't open a store next time. That'll be
Yeah,
the
we
key.
won't be having a grand opening
Right.
the very same week we do it next time.
Yeah.
Right. But it'll be fun. We'll be, you know, mark it down. We'll be doing the weekend before St. Patrick's Day next year will be the next meetup. And so there we go.
Yeah. I have a whole year to think about this.
Flannel flat, one on my head. All of these come with this pin right here. So you kind of got the Leatherhead skull there, got the axe behind it. These are limited edition to 200. So each one will be numbered on the back to 200. So there you go. This one is the Newsboy, as you can probably tell.
Oh, Mark went to the Main Street Tavern and the candy store. That candy store is awesome.
Yeah, we have that candy store has about everything there is, and
Like
I agree. Tavern's
stuff.
good.
Yeah.
And see, Dean asked if there's any new restocks. We restocked some of the bamboos this week. We restocked the linen lines, the linen wheels. We restocked the cork all around, and then we restocked some of the summer garrisons too. So if you've been looking for a summer garrison, those are great caps. I know we got the black and the blue, navy blue in. So that sort of Tommy Shelby style garrison. We restocked those in the linen this week, and I'm sure there was more, but I know those came in, and we still got more on the way, of course.
So someone asked how the single panel cap sizing compares to the Newsboy, and if the Newsboy is tight, should we order the same size or size up?
You know, probably size up. I mean, it kind of depends on the shape of your head. You know, I mean, when we talk about the size, that's literally sort of the diameter around wherever you wear it. And so the other aspect of it is how high is your head above where you're wearing it. You know, how low do you like it on the ears, that kind of stuff. But there definitely are, several of you I know who, order one size in the Newsboy and order one size up in the flat caps. And then sometimes, they can always stretch. I mean, I wear the same size in both ones. So
I wear the same size too. And I will say that stretcher is like the best investment ever, because like, I don't ever need them to go up like a full size. It just needs like a little bit of wiggle room.
Right.
And so like, it just helps give you a little bit of something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. So, so
I don't like things tight on my head. Like, I don't want it to feel like something's trying to, I don't know.
Yeah. Chris got the crazy hair tonight. Chris needs to get a haircut.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Dina's asking if they're poofier. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I mean, that's the thing is, you go up one size, it's going to be just a little bit more material, not just around there. It's, it's going to be proportionate there. So there's going to be just a little bit more there. But Paul, I know several of you tend to size up on the flat caps a little bit. So yes, stretchers are still available. They're out there. Just kind of put in the search stretcher. One I'm wearing right now is the Leatherhead flannel flat cap. All of the Leatherhead collaborations, the 3 caps, the t-shirt I'm wearing, the pins, the flannel, all drop tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Central Time. I'll be on the Hales website. We'll have some on our Hales website as well.
On our FunkyBrims website.
On our FunkyBrims website. The garrisons, yes, they're out there. They may not be on this live because I didn't bring them up here tonight, but if you just search up Summer Garrison, they'll pop up with all the choices we have. And we've got, and that's another one of those that we can get in 10 to 14 days. So if there's a specific size.
What happened there?
I don't know.
Can you show the brim?
Yeah, the brim of the flat. This one is going to be this kind of solid gray that we used throughout of it. And
I like the solid gray.
Yeah, and then the solid gray is going to have brim like that. And then underneath will be the flannel. To remind you, it's the collaboration there. But yeah, this is a great one. This gray one, you can see, any black t-shirt, it's going to work well with, typical. I mean, everyone kind of pays attention to how Newsboys drape a lot of times, but the flat caps, I think this one really drapes nicely as well. So I like this flat cap.
It's a Peaky Blinders gray.
It's a Peaky Blinders gray, yeah.
But in a flat cap.
Yeah.
Are the garrisons poofier than the bamboo?
Yeah, a little bit. Bamboo's going to be just a little bit tighter. Garrison's going to be just a little bit, but they're not going to be super puffy. They're still going to be sort of oval shaped and that kind of stuff. But
can you order a first class pinwheel, or do I have to wait until next year? Says Dwayne.
Dwayne messaged me. We can do a first class pinwheel.
Dwayne, it's your lucky day.
I think so. We'll have to. I'll have to check and make sure. Sometimes the winter ones are put away for the summer, but usually we can get them in. Let's see
what we got.
That's it. That's the one. So let's keep the questions coming. I think we've
okay. Go through your codes and the ones that whatever it is you just dropped today.
Yep. All right.
Or talked about today. I'm sorry, not dropped.
The new drops. Let's run back through these real quick. So we've got we've obviously got the 3 Leatherheads that we just talked about, and then we have Cap of the Week, which is the Weekend in beige, blue, and red.
My umbrella's coming. Hold on.
All right.
I put it all the way over here. Oh my gosh. I about took it all out. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the sandbar, kind of going in reverse order here. So the sandbar dropped a couple of weeks ago. That's this one, nice tropical one. The rest of these, I think, we're going to show are all going to be 100% linen. We have the linen wheel caps, which is, of course, the nice blue one that a bunch of you already bought, but restocked again.
Oh, sorry.
And then the linen wheel in the purples, plums, that sort of thing.
Stinking pretty.
Yeah, this is a really pretty cap. It really is. And 100% linen again. And so there we go on that one. And so you always like the purples and oranges, those kind of things. And then new tonight is the Beacon. The Beacon in sand beige is this one right here. And so these are going to be, this one is going to be a cotton and silk blend. So really kind of get a little silky feel to it. And then this panel right here on each side is going to be 100% linen. So, and then, so that is the sand beige. And then we also have the sky blue, which is this one right here, which I ended up wearing around quite a bit today. So nice. These are super comfortable too. I'll just tell you that right now. You know, very breathable, really thin lining, that sort of stuff. So nice, nice spring caps there.
Oh,
and
am I not done? I'm not done.
We are not done yet.
Oh.
Herringbone plaid linen, which is this one. And then the cork all around, which we talked about already.
Let's go fly a kite.
Cork all around. Fly away, yeah.
So Mary Poppins.
Cork all around, patchwork with the cork all the way around. Yeah.
Whoa.
Creatively named right there. The linen line, which is this one right here in indigo. And then the linen line in sage and oat, which is this one right here. There we go. That is all of them for tonight. And then, you know, we also grab one back on here real quick. I also want to just each week show you a little something out of the store that's not necessarily a hat, but, you know, is somehow related, something we've curated and wanted to. And, you know, the movie dropped this week and all that stuff. So got a whole sort of Peaky Blinders display going on right there. But you got some interesting books, Peaky Blinders, Official Wit and Wisdom. And so
we got a lot of Peaky stuff.
You know, those of you like me that don't like to read really long novels with a lot of words.
That has bad words. Turn the page.
Yeah, I don't know. But just, you know, short little quotes and scenes out of it, that sort of thing. This one's going to be $14.99 hardback. We have the Peaky Blinders location guide. And we have, you guys have seen before, the Peaky Blinders playing cards. And then official visual companion. This one is $36.
All of our stuff, our gift stuff, our books are all available to ship as well.
Yeah, so this one's nice, and you know, look at the pretty cover there with little, you know, razor blades and bullets woven in with all of everything else, and just you know, lots of pictures and different things throughout it as well for the Peaky Blinders fans. So that's the ones I want to show tonight.
The bad words.
Bad words to the OnlyFans stream.
Yeah. Jesse wanted to see the fireman pin.
The fireman pin again. There we go. Right there you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, we got a lot of Peaky stuff, and I will say, so the nature of how this works. We obviously the online store has all the hats and all the things, and we're putting everything on there. If it is absolutely outrageously huge and hard to ship, like a lamp or something, it won't be on there, but everything else will. But as we get into the shopping season, we will have more gift-like items in the actual store itself, but I'll put them online too. So like we have our own sock line that's coming.
Yeah, socks are cool.
Yeah, we have a chocolate line that is coming that is really cool, both of which were supposed to have shipped 2 weeks ago and have not shown up, but that's okay. So whenever they get here, you'll see those start popping up on the website as well. So just a heads up, if you start seeing that stuff, that's what that is.
And to be honest, we're still working with it a little bit, and especially with the shipping. So if you guys put something in your cart and get ready to check out, you know, a book or a, you know, playing cards, whatever it is, and it gives you some just stupid shipping number, realize that that's a mistake. Message me, let us figure it out, and we'll get it fixed and that sort of thing, because it shouldn't, you know, like somebody like had a, you know, $36 to ship it, you know, somewhere in the United States for a, you know, I can't remember what it was, you know, but it was more than the item was, and so, you know, just getting them, making sure.
I mean, we should have all the.
It should be pretty well. I'm just telling you, if you get some crazy thing where it's wanting $36 to ship a pack of cards or something like that, realize it's a mistake, message us and we'll get it fixed.
Yeah, I mean, the only issue is obviously all the hats ship free, but shipping a book is not going to ship free. So there's those things. But anyway, just and we could totally do media mail if you order a book. So no big deal. Just message us if it's weird. But we'll have a lot of gift stuff coming up in December, so it'll be kind of cool, because especially those of you, all dudes that are on here, it can tell your wives. And I mean, the store is very masculine, men driven. So like a lot of the gift items will be great men's items, which is kind of cool because those are really hard to buy. You guys are really hard to buy for.
Yeah. So this one is the Leatherhead. So somebody asked a second ago, this is the Leatherhead Newsboy. Again, that's going to be dropping tomorrow night, Friday night, 7 o'clock sharp, 7 o'clock Central. So be on there quickly, because we don't know how long it will.
Sock line should be funky
shins. I like that. Let's see. Father's Day isn't far away. Yeah, we were talking about that too. So we're going to Father's Day. And so we found a line. We found a line of chocolate from England, actually, that all of the boxes and pictures and everything on it is like animals wearing top hats and stuff like that.
And it actually tasted good.
And it actually was really good chocolate too.
Yeah.
So
it was pretty cool.
Yeah. So we're just waiting for it to get here.
Yeah, I know. We're waiting for everybody to get here, or everything. But it'll be cool. Like, I think we're gonna have a lot of fun stuff. It's gonna be a real fun holiday season. If you all, those of you if you live close or you're able to come, it'll be really cool, because they do a big Christmas tree lighting down here. It's gorgeous down here in November and December, and they do sleigh rides. It's a sleigh ride, right? What's the thing with
horse and carriage? Carriage ride.
Carriage ride. Who's riding in the sleigh? That's Santa.
That's Santa.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. No, we don't do Santa rides. That would be awkward. We do.
Well, that Santa got fired a couple of years ago.
Zip it. Dude, you're going to get us kicked out of the town. Horse and carriage rides. Ignore what he just said. Move on. Keep going.
Sorry. Sometimes you just say what comes into your head.
Dude. Okay, keep going.
Anyway, moving on.
I need a water gun so I can just like shoot you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yep. So again, these are all firefighter tributes.
Can't share those details. Nope.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's all
only claws. Only claws. That would be hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about like
Save a horse, ride a Santa.
Oh my gosh.
Do we have any all gray newsboys? We sure do. Look up the Garrison. You can also look up.
That's hilarious. I'm dying. Okay.
You can also look up a bamboo Shelby. There's an all gray version of that as well. So, yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Yeah. So, been fun tonight. Appreciate everybody jumping on. We'll stay on as long as we need to. Otherwise, remember tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Central Time. Sarah's over here dying. She didn't have to be on camera, so that's save a reindeer, ride a Santa. Hey, I mean, there's you can just go on all these there. So nice content. I tried.
Give out Santa rides.
Giveaway tonight. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Santa's the winner.
Yeah, I need to take my
The winner of the
microphone
free
off.
Santa ride is.
Yes, we're gonna do a giveaway. Give me 2 seconds. It's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm dying. Well, now I can't even see. My eyes are crying. All right, keep talking, Christopher.
All right.
I'm gonna draw the people.
All right, you do that, and we will change the subject back. Yeah, keep any, if you have any questions or anything. But again, I think the important thing is 7 o'clock tomorrow night, and yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
She's picking the winner here, and we'll give her just a second to get that. And
will the Leatherhead be available in a 62?
Yes, we do have it in 62. We do. Actually, I'll talk about that for just a second while you're picking the winner. And so, had people ask, do you order the same number of every size? No. I mean, obviously, there's kind of a curve. The most popular size is 59, followed by 58, 60, 57, 61, 62, 56, et cetera. So, I mean, obviously, we order, quite a few more, but there's a lot more people that that wear those sizes as well. So we've put a lot of science into trying to get the right sort of balance of those. If you're going to order theoretically 100 caps, what percentage of them are this size, this size, and this size? And so it'll be there, but we will have every size 55 to 63 at least when we start. So winner is Alex Quincy. Alex Quincy. I think that's I can pronounce that right. Alex Quincy. Congratulations, winner of the cap of your choice.
Message him.
Message me. We'll figure out what you're looking for. And yeah, and we will be back again. Remember, cap of the week this week, the weekenders, they'll only be good for 1 week. Great caps for that price. And then Leatherhead drop tomorrow night. The other new ones that we talked about tonight. And yeah, glad this all worked better. And yeah, let us know.
Yeah, I'm glad it worked better. And thank you all for having a fun night tonight.
Yep.
Steer clear of Santa. See y'all next week.
Bye, everybody.